Stickland to explain the amendment.
Members, I'm going to be short because this is very obvious what we're trying to do. We're trying to restore the free market and get rid of rules and regulations that are stopping folks from enjoying the beverages that they should be able to choose to have. My amendment simply says permit not required for retail sale. Notwithstanding any other law, a person is not required to obtain a permit or a license to sell alcoholic beverages at retail for on-premise or off-premise consumption. Basically, folks, we're going to restore individual liberty and freedom of choice and how you want to do it. So we're going to have a record vote on this, and I hope that you stand with me for beverage freedom. Thank you.
Chair advises our guests that the rules of the House prohibit demonstrations or outbursts by visitors in the gallery. Chair recognizes Mr. Patty in opposition to the amendment.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker and members, and with all due respect to our good friend, Representative Stickland, and I do thank him for having a conversation with me about it, and I certainly appreciate his position, but this is clearly a larger policy discussion that is not and should not be a part of this discussion. So respectfully, I move to table.
Chair recognizes Mr. Stickland to close on the amendment.
Imagine what the price of our goods would be if we didn't have a bunch of rules, regulations, and fees, what it would cost to go get a beer that you wanted to. I ask you to vote against the motion to table. Let's make every Texan in our district a little bit happier tonight. Thank you.
Mr. Stickland sends up an amendment. Oh, sorry. Schaefer, for what purpose?
Will the gentleman yield for some questions?
The gentleman yield for questions.
I yield.
Gentleman yields.
Representative Stickland, have you ever been to the True Vine Brewing Company in Tyler, Texas?
To the what?
The True Vine Brewing Company in Tyler, Texas.
I have not, but it sounds like fun.
They make great craft beer, and you can buy a pint there and consume it, but you cannot buy a six-pack and walk out the door. Do you think that's right?
I do not think that's right.
You think it'd be okay to have beer to go?
I think it does.
Thank you, Mr. Stickland.